The sound didn't come just once, it came again, and again, and again. Heavy bells cutting through the dark, ringing so often that days lost all meaning. At first, the bells marked a single death, then 10, then an entire street. Soon, they no longer announced loss, they announced extinction. And when the bells finally stopped, it wasn't because the nightmare had ended. It was because there was no one left alive to ring them. In the mid-14th century, something unseen and merciless swept across Europe. It came quietly, hidden inside ships, buried in cloth, and carried by fleas on rats. One day, life was normal. The next, it was over. People went to sleep healthy and woke with fever, chills, and a burning pain beneath their skin. Within hours, black, swollen lumps rose in their armpits and groins. Victims vomited, bled internally, screamed in agony, and died often in less than 3 days. Entire families vanished before neighbors even realized something was wrong. Cities became places of horror. Streets that once echoed with voices fell silent. Homes were sealed, doors marked to warn others away. Inside, bodies piled up, parents slumped over tables, children curled beside them. At dawn, carts rolled through the streets, their wheels soaked with decay, collecting corpses stacked like firewood. When graves filled, mass pits were dug so deep the earth itself seemed to swallow the dead. People whispered that the wind was poisoned, that the world was being punished. The bells never stopped. Churches rang them constantly, but the deaths came so fast the sound became an endless scream over the cities. Day and night, the ringing followed people into their sleep, into madness. Priests collapsed while giving last rites. Doctors fled or died where they stood. Fear turned neighbor against neighbor. Strangers were blamed, friends were accused. Terror stripped away humanity, hope vanished faster than the sick. Parents abandoned their own children, husbands left wives to die alone behind locked doors. Faith shattered as prayers went unanswered. Some marched through streets, whipping themselves, begging for forgiveness. Others surrendered to pleasure, drinking and feasting as if tomorrow would never come. Order dissolved, villages disappeared from maps entirely, leaving behind only silence. When the plague finally loosened its grip, over 1/3 of Europe was gone, millions erased, generations lost. The bells that once rang endlessly now hung still, overlooking cities forever changed. And even now, centuries later, the memory lingers. The sound of a bell still carries a chilling weight. It reminds us of a time when death moved faster than help, and when an entire world listened helplessly as the bells rang, again, and again, and again.